Welcome back to Gear Grinders, the place where we dive deep into the engineering, performance, and design of the world's most iconic vehicles. Today, we're revisiting an American classic, one that's been off the mainstream radar but is making headlines again. The 2025 Chevrolet Impala is here, and it's not just a rebadge or a refresh. This is a bold, reimagined leap into the future of the full-size sedan, blending heritage with innovation. A new design language. The 2025 Impala ditches the conservative lines of its predecessors in favor of a modern, sculpted aesthetic. It features a low-slung, wide stance that commands the road with confidence. The front grille is bold yet sleek, seamlessly integrating with narrow LED matrix headlights. The Impala logo makes a proud return etched subtly across the rear fascia and steering wheel, reminding us of the car's storied legacy. Chevrolet has embraced aerodynamic efficiency, evident in the flowing roofline, flush-mounted door handles, and active grille shutters. The body is chiseled, muscular, and athletic, more in line with European Grand Tours than traditional American sedans. It's a clear statement: the Impala is no longer just your dad's highway cruiser. It's a contemporary statement of class and capability. Powertrain options, gas and beyond. Under the hood, Chevrolet gives buyers options. The base model comes with a turbocharged 2.5-liter inline-4 engine producing around 260 horsepower and paired to a refined 9-speed automatic transmission. It offers solid fuel economy, targeting over 30 miles per gallon combined, ideal for commuters who want power without the penalty at the pump. But the real excitement lies in the available 3.6-liter V6, delivering upwards of 335 horsepower and 284 lb-ft of torque. This power plant brings the muscle back to the Impala name with a 0 to 60 time under 6 seconds. It's smooth, responsive, and brings a touch of sportiness that enthusiasts will appreciate. Chevrolet has also teased a hybrid powertrain expected to launch later in the model year. While specifics are still under wraps, insiders hint at a plug-in hybrid setup targeting over 40 miles of electric-only range. If executed right, it could position the Impala as a true bridge between the internal combustion past and the electric future. Platform and driving dynamics. Built on GM's new Epsilon X platform, the 2025 Impala benefits from a stiffer chassis and more advanced suspension geometry. This translates into more confident cornering, improved ride comfort, and quieter highway cruising. Chevrolet has clearly invested in giving the Impala a more dynamic personality. The steering is electronically assisted but tuned with natural weight and precision. Even the base models feel planted on the road, while the V6 trims, especially the rumored SS Performance variant, offer sport-tuned suspensions and adaptive dampers that transform the big sedan into a surprisingly agile machine. Interior, modern luxury done right. Step inside the new Impala and you're greeted with a cabin that feels more like a luxury lounge than a mass-market sedan. Premium materials, soft-touch surfaces, and ambient lighting set the tone. The dashboard is dominated by a 15-inch curved touchscreen powered by GM's next-gen infotainment system with over-the-air updates, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and built-in Google Assistant. Chevrolet has prioritized driver and passenger comfort. The seats are supportive with available heating, cooling, and massage functions. Rear seat space remains a strong point, with generous legroom and headroom making the Impala ideal for long-distance road trips. There's also an available panoramic sunroof, customizable digital gauge cluster, and a head-up display, features that not long ago were exclusive to luxury brands. And let's not forget the 16-speaker Bose premium sound system, which makes everything from podcasts to playlists sound theater quality. Technology and safety. The 2025 Impala comes equipped with Chevy Safety Assist as standard, which includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, and pedestrian detection. Higher trims add adaptive cruise control, a 360-degree camera system, and the latest version of GM's Super Cruise, their hands-free driver assistance tech that now works on over 400,000 miles of mapped highways. A new addition is the Smart Cabin AI, which learns driver preferences over time, adjusting seat positions, temperature, and audio settings automatically. Voice controls are more responsive, and the infotainment interface supports multitasking, allowing navigation and media to be accessed side by side. Trims and pricing. Chevrolet is offering the 2025 Impala in 4 core trims: LT, Premier, RS, and the rumored SS. The LT serves as the entry point with cloth seating and the base turbo engine. The Premier upgrades to leather, the larger screen, and the V6 engine. The RS model is sport-oriented, with blacked-out accents, 20-inch wheels, and paddle shifters. The top-tier SS trim, still under wraps at the time of this recording, is expected to bring performance brakes, a sport-tuned exhaust, and possibly even all-wheel drive. Pricing starts around $33,000 for the LT and climbs to an estimated $48,000 for a fully loaded Premier or SS. Impala versus the competition. So where does the 2025 Impala stand in the broader landscape? In a world where sedans are an endangered species, it's refreshing to see Chevrolet doubling down on one. It squares off against the Toyota Avalon, Chrysler 300, and even the Kia Stinger, though the Impala blends American heritage with modern refinement in a way that few rivals do. It's bigger than the average mid-size sedan, more stylish than most full-sizers, and more tech-savvy than any Impala before it. It's not just a car, it's a statement, a reminder that the sedan still has a place in our driveways and in our hearts. Final thoughts, the rebirth of the nameplate. The 2025 Chevrolet Impala is more than a comeback. It's a redefinition. It's a car that respects its past while boldly charging into the future. With powerful engine options, cutting-edge tech, and a design that turns heads, the new Impala could very well revive interest in full-size sedans and maybe even change the way we think about them. At Gear Grinders, we love seeing automakers take risks, especially when it involves breathing new life into a beloved nameplate. If this is the direction Chevrolet is headed, the future looks promising. Stay tuned because we'll be bringing you hands-on reviews and comparisons the moment we get behind the wheel. Until then, keep grinding. The Impala's heritage, a legacy reborn. To truly appreciate what the 2025 Chevrolet Impala represents, we need to rewind a bit and understand the legacy behind the badge. First launched in 1958, the Impala quickly became a symbol of American automotive ambition. It wasn't just a car, it was the car. Stylish, powerful, and surprisingly affordable, it stood for everything Chevy was about, offering value without compromising performance or comfort. Through the 60s and 70s, the Impala ruled the roads with its bold design and strong V8 options. It was the best-selling car in America at several points in its history. For many, it was the family sedan, the weekend cruiser, or the dream car they spotted in their neighbor's driveway. But as trends shifted and the SUV boom took hold, the Impala struggled to find its identity in a changing market. The last generation, discontinued in 2020, was a solid sedan, comfortable, spacious, and reliable, but it lacked the wow factor to stand out. It felt like a car built for rental fleets rather than passionate drivers. So when Chevy pulled the plug, many thought that was the end. But here we are in 2025, and the Impala is back, not as a tribute act, but as a modern reimagining with purpose. This new version doesn't lean on nostalgia alone. Instead, it builds upon the DNA that made the original Impala a household name: presence, power, and poise. You see that in the redesigned silhouette, in the cabin tech, and in how it aims to balance performance with practicality. Perhaps most importantly, the 2025 Impala speaks to a certain kind of driver, someone who still believes that sedans can be both sophisticated and thrilling. Someone who doesn't want to follow the crowd into crossover territory.